The girl prayed fervently, hoping the gods would save her country. But no answer came. Instead, brutal soldiers from the enemy nation arrived. The cruelty and oppression of war led the soldiers to unleash all their long-suppressed anger. The nun's consciousness gradually grew hazy, yet she still firmly believed that the gods would come to save her. In reality, however, the gods didn't care about human lives. Sometimes, to achieve their goals, they would even destroy humanity. 800 years ago, demons suddenly appeared. Modern weapons were powerless against them. Humanity was on the brink of extinction, but driven by the strong will of humans, the gods were born. Each god possessed extraordinary combat abilities and immortality. They quickly turned the tide of the war. To prevent the demons from returning, they sealed them away at the cost of their own lives. To ensure the seal remained intact, they left the youngest, Mary, as its guardian. For hundreds of years, Mary has stood watch. To grow stronger, she would swing her sword 9,999 times every day and search for and train new gods to prepare them as successors as quickly as possible. She was extremely strict with newcomers. Her daily training method was unusual. She would relentlessly beat them until they could no longer move. Though immortal, the trainees could still feel pain. One day, a girl who could communicate with birds received information. A large group of humans had gathered near a glacier. They sensed something was amiss. Upon arrival, they were horrified to find a massive demon hidden within the ice. As newly risen gods, they didn't yet understand the demon's power. Meanwhile, the humans intended to reclaim the demon god and use it to dominate the world. As machines continuously struck the ice, after centuries, the demon returned to the world. Facing such a colossal creature, the soldiers nearby trembled in fear. They worried the doctor couldn't control it, but the doctor was overjoyed and tried to reassure the sergeant next to him.
心配いらん。牛斗君は基本おとなしい。手を出さん限り襲ってこんわい。もっとも神に対してだけは別だがの。
In the next moment, the monster launched an attack. It was targeting the girl. At that moment, the demon was frantically absorbing ice water and fired an energy blast at the girl. Fortunately, she managed to dodge, but the demon's claws had already reached for her. Luckily, Mark arrived just in time and tripped the monster with a kick, though it caused no real harm. The doctor immediately recognized their divine identities and decided to use the demon to test their powers. Under the demon's assault, Mark was thrown hundreds of meters away, while the bespectacled man's kick barely scratched the creature. He was soon pierced through. The girl assisting was also knocked unconscious. At the moment the monster struck, the pierced man saved her. The doctor was shocked. How could someone survive being pierced? But an even more astonishing sight awaited him. Mark lifted a massive iceberg and hurled it at the demon. While the demon struggled to respond, Mark had already reached its abdomen and launched a fierce assault.